I don't even have a notebook these days. I got the G1. It's an interesting history. I was in the States a couple of weeks ago, and I was attending WEAR camp. And it was at the end of the second day, we were hanging around outside. So this guy comes along, got a few boxes, and he says, any Android developers here? He says, we're giving away phones for Android developers. Oh, yes. So I managed to convince him that I was an Android developer from Malaysia. So I got the phone. It's unlocked. It's for the developers. I think if you subscribe to the $25 user whatever, you pay $3.99.
Yes.
Yes.
The only problem is the phone is not delivered in Malaysia.
So it's actually a HTC phone. This is it, and then it slides up that way to see the keyboard. So the ones that I saw Cellcom announcing they're going to launch here, I'm not sure whether they have a keyboard.
No, they don't.
So when I was in the States, I went back to the hotel room, I put my Cellcom SIM card in, couldn't find Cellcom, I wouldn't roam. So I waited till I came back from Malaysia, and I put it in, it didn't seem to do anything. I took it out, put it back in my Nokia, then Cellcom sent me all the settings. All the settings were sitting in my Nokia. So I actually went down to Cellcom in PJ, and then they said, oh, what phone is this? We've never seen this before. So they didn't sort it out, and ever since then I've been using it. So I've really only used it for the last 2 weeks, since I was back in KL. And it works. There's the market download, not a problem. I have a Cellcom broadband, you pay $60 a month for unlimited. Right? And I had that on my Nokia, but I never really used it. So now I'm getting my money back from Cellcom. My money's worth. The GPS is very good. Just now I was sitting there, it found me where I was. So just taking pictures with it, and then TwitPic does it. Taking video with it and uploading to YouTube does it. And then another cool little feature, which I was doing in Australia, is you can read barcodes and QR codes. So if I go home, and it's a program just to download from market called BTAC. Right? So it comes up with
Running out of battery.
I go and look at a QR code. Oh man, it looks pornographic.
That looks GAE.
So it's got code detected, and then open in browser. So go to web. So it will then, whatever your QR code, go and take that. So that's quite cool, because in Australia I noticed if you bought a physical newspaper there, then different parts of the paper had a QR code. So if you then went and clicked it, it would then take you back to more information on the net. And so it works. And I have since walk around supermarkets. You can the barcode thing and give you all sorts of information. It's quite an international product. So the other useful thing is some GPS application. You mentioned location-based.
Yes,
services. So I was driving from Johor Bahru to Kuantan last weekend, and I was going to Mersing, Endau, Rompen, Pekan, and actually going in the back of the towns and going to the Surat. So even there, I was able to get on and using the maps feature, it finds out where I am and it shows me all the streets around me. And the Google map is pretty impressive there, in those back areas, because I use a Garmin with Tele Atlas maps, and they were blank. Right? So pretty good for the Google Maps. And it's routable. Right? So I could just press take me home. They tell me how to go back home all the way. It doesn't have the turn-by-turn instructions.
Not yet.
But and I find if I'm driving in the car, one cool feature is I always get SMS from my wife saying, where are you? What time are you coming home? So and so needs to be picked up from tuition, right? So now I just use a system, either Latitude,
Yeah,
Google,
Latitude.
or a thing called Glimpse, which is much easier. And I just say send Glimpse, and you know, on the net, you can go and you can see me in real time moving with heading and speed. So you know,
Speed as well.
yeah.
Oh.
So police can caught you, right?
This guy doing 200.
So now remember, I started this story by saying I'm an Android developer from Malaysia. So I actually felt quite guilty because I got this for free, right?
Yeah, so you can give it to us.
Actually, I wanted to go to Geek Camp and give it away. I got caught up and I couldn't make it there. But I've since started using it and I like it. So I'm gonna have to get another one to give away. So actually, I actually paid my $25 online. I got free phones for $25. Okay lah.
Okay lah.
So I am looking for some people to develop some Android. When the conditions of getting the phone was you develop an Android app and then blog about it. So
Okay.
I'm not an Android developer, but so I better blog about it. So in fact, I was doing that over 1 or 2 days ago when I was searching for pictures online of this to put on my blog. That's how I found out about this group. So I only found out about this group a couple of days ago. So it's great to see young people here wanting to start and develop on Android. You know, I've been watching this space for many years, from being a VC to being an investor to being a venture capitalist, being a user. You know, this is a great opportunity. You save 15 years of frustration people had with Celcom and Maxis and Digi. Now you can ignore all of them, right? And when you build an app now, build it for the whole world. If you're building for something, for just someone in KL or JB or something, don't. Right? You know, the world is out there waiting for your apps, and you compete with anybody in Silicon Valley or Bangalore or that sort of stuff. So I come back. I've done my half about blogging about it. So I actually blogged about the product and how it works in Malaysia. And coming here as part of fulfilling my obligation.